here's my other way I describe this play, but no one ever wants to use this one. It's like a daughter goes home to take care of her dad who has cancer and she can't stop masturbating. It's like that's actually what the play, that is actually kind of like the seed of the play, or like a daughter goes home to take care of her dad who has cancer and she can't stop thinking about sex. I found out that my dad was diagnosed with a stage 4 cancer, and the prognosis was not good. And about 2 weeks later, it's funny, but it wasn't funny then. My boyfriend of 5 years broke up with me, and literally within like 30 seconds of us breaking up, he fired me because he was my boss at this startup. That he was like, please come work at my startup. I promise I won't I promise I'll treat you right. And then literally within 5 seconds of us breaking up, he was like, you don't have a job anymore. P.S. Oh yeah, this is really important. So my dad is still alive. He's doing really well. He got amazing treatment at Seattle Cancer Care and is doing great. I always get this wrong, but I think it's been 4 years that he's in remission. So I wrote the play literally, like parts of the play I was writing like in my dad's hospital room. It was really like a therapeutic thing. I wasn't thinking about what I was going to do with that writing. It was just sort of like survival writing. And so at the time that I was writing these texts about my dad and this woman spending time with her dad, I was also writing all these crazy scenes like with this cowboy that were kind of based on romance novels. So like I'm a big romance novel fan, always have been, and but there were these sort of like twisted scenes of like, it's like they're from a romance novel, but there's something like a little bit perverted or strange about them. That's partly where this like very sexual current comes from in the play, and I think it for me was really tied to this fact that like I'm very close with my parents. I love them a lot, and we have like I would consider a very intimate relationship, but there's still these parts of me that are very private that I close to them or whatever. And like anytime I see them, and I think that's very normal of all kids and all parents, right? You're like aware of these sort of like perverse, dark parts of you, and it's strange and terrifying when they live in proximity to your relationship with your parents. And I feel like whenever I go home, for whatever reason, those perverse and dark parts of me like flare up even more inconveniently. And I'm always like, focus on the family. But like, there's something in that I'm very fascinated by, which is just this question of intimacy. How can you be like so close to someone, like love them more than anything, but also sort of feel like there's this part of me that I would be like mortified for you to know about.